Okay, so this is the Carver, the Receiver 2000. This thing had so many issues. So let's just run it down real quick. So there was broken solder joints here. There's some transistors on the other side. It was causing distortion on the right side, right channel. These connectors are bad design, and they're just not great. I pulled them off and I cleaned them and I put them back on. They seem to be working okay. There was actually a bad relay here. This relay was the original relay. It's trash, just causing weird volume discrepancies between the channels. This connector here is just this weird wire style connector where you kind of insert it and clamp it down. This one's still okay. This one was causing a signal loss. Piece of crap. I cleaned all the pots and switches, of course. There was a burnt resistor, a 33 ohm, on the protection board. Let me show you that. On this board here, changed that out. I recapped the entire protection board. These the capacitors that were here, these gold Nichicon are now here. But the ones that were originally here were like basically just husks. There was no electrolyte left in them. They were totally dried out. Somebody had already replaced these four. I didn't replace these. These were already kind of here. I've reset the bias and repaired some solder joints there. But yeah, this thing is a complicated situation here. But it is now working. So I'm actually really surprised that this thing is now working. I was not expecting it to get working again just because of how complicated it is. But it did come around. I don't trust it, but it did come around. This little switch here is floppy. I don't know what caused that. It hasn't left this bench since it got here, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah. The Receiver, the Carver. So interesting. Just not really on the same quality level as a Marantz. Not even close to like a Marantz or a Sansui or a Pioneer. They're just not even in the same universe as far as quality, in my opinion. But it does put out a really crap load of power, though. So it's very powerful. But just the build quality just doesn't really seem like it's there. I didn't really listen to it. It probably sounds good. But, yeah, I got too much work. I can't really be sitting around auditioning customers' equipment. But it is a cool unit. Anyway, that's all for today.